fabulous executive living bordering Oak Mountain State Park. Colleen and David Black, Keller Williams Realty, 356-5412. Call on Colleen.
I'm James Spann. This is the Weather Extreme video. This is for Wednesday, the 15th day of July. And weather today not changing very much, but we think rain chances go up and heat levels come down tomorrow and Friday. Let's take a look this morning at the Skycam images. At the ridiculous hour of 5 o'clock, there's a look into downtown Montevallo as seen from the Skycam in Shelby County from the campus of the University of Montevallo. Sky mostly fair this morning. Another Shelby County shot there. That's from the Wingate Inn in Inverness overlooking Highway 280. Pretty calm out there. And up in Decatur, that's a look at the Tennessee River in Morgan County. And the sky there is nice and clear. Now, there's the big view this morning. Big thunderstorm batch there coming through Chicago this morning. And in advance of a cold front. And this whole pattern is going to evolve where a big trough forms over the east Friday and over the weekend. That'll make for the interesting possibility of a cooler and drier air mass settling in here. You don't say that very often in summer. And we'll see how that whole thing plays out. There's a look at the temperatures this morning. And look at all those numbers up north. Lows in the 50s over the Dakotas. And you get back up into Canada, you see 40s, even some 30s up there. And it's also nice and cool up in the northeast United States. They've enjoyed a really cool summer. And, of course, the hottest weather this morning, the warmest weather is over the plains, southern plains, Oklahoma, and parts of Texas, where they'll be baking again today. They've really had the extreme heat. Convective outlook today, slight risk. Parts of Colorado and New Mexico, and also from near Wichita, Kansas, up to Indianapolis. Day 2, look at there, slight risk, nosing into extreme northwest Alabama. That's along that cold front that runs all the way from Kansas up to New York. And then on day 3, which is Friday, there's no formal probability or no formal risk, but they do have the very low-end probabilities across the deep south. That's Friday. And again, we'll mention the chance of a few strong storms, but with limited instability, we don't think it'll be a big issue. But look at the QPF chart. Once again, potential for beneficial rain across the deep south. We are right there in kind of the bullseye. This is the rain valid through Sunday evening at 7 o'clock. And this is suggesting potential of 2.5 inches of rain around here with maybe 3 inches down there in the Gulf Coast. And the bulk of it should come tomorrow and Friday. Tropical weather while the Atlantic is quiet. Thought I'd show you Hurricane Carlos in the Pacific. It's kind of out there in the middle of nowhere right now. There's a look at the track on that thing. It's a hurricane now. And the top winds are at 105 miles per hour, moving west at 6. And it should slowly weaken over the weekend, becoming a tropical storm. And on that track, it would pass well to the south of the Hawaiian Islands early next week. So let's look at the modeling here. The GFS, this is the OZ run, valid at 1 o'clock today. 594 heat ridge across the deep south. And again, you figure today there will be a few scattered showers and storms out there, but probably pretty widely separated, much like yesterday. But tomorrow, the ridge weakens. The westerlies begin to drop south. There's a vortex again showing up around Nashville, and there should be a definite increase in the number of showers and storms tomorrow. And accordingly, a decrease in heat levels. And there's your trough evolving nicely over the east on Friday as the heat is pushed back into the southwest United States. And down below that, again, that looks pretty wet. We figure that just about everybody should receive at least 1 inch of rain tomorrow and Friday, with some spots maybe going over 2 inches easily. Now, let's look at the weekend on Saturday. Very deep anomalous trough for midsummer over the east. And the model continues to suggest that dry air takes over North Alabama Saturday, and we are leaning that way in the forecast. We're going to be bold and daring. We might have to eat a little crow here, but we're going to mention the sky becoming mostly sunny and the humidity dropping and any showers on Saturday dropping down there in South Alabama. And Sunday, very deep trough. Now, this time the GFS wants to spin up a surface low on that front down there around Dothan and kind of that almost looks wet as far north as Anniston Sunday. It's got rain south of a line from Anniston to Montgomery to Mobile. And, Again, we've got sunny and less humid in the forecast. We're going to leave it that way, and we'll just see if that's the first time we've seen that moisture that far north. We'll just watch for trends, and then the Monday of next week, totally dry air. And again, those mornings ought to be nice and cool for summer with low 60s and 50s for the cooler valleys. Tuesday of next week, the weather stays dry. And Wednesday of next week, a week from today, the model suggesting the deeper moisture should be off to the east. Let's go way out there at the end of the forecast. 30th of July. Westerlies are in Canada. Little weakness in the ridge develops over Texas, and that's good for our friends out there. That'll wet them down and give them a break from the heat. And around here, that looks very, very typical for late July, kind of hot and muggy with a few scattered showers and storms. You know that forecast. You've heard it before. That's it for the Weather Extreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3:30 or so today. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.
Weather.